I have children that live in this community. My children are my world. And because at this point in time in life, no one has a voice for them. So I became the voice for the children in my community, preparing parents as myself to be leaders in our community, giving us the right tools to be able to walk into a room and say, I'm here and I'm going to be heard because my voice matters. And then I'm going to show up and show out every chance I get an opportunity to.
I'm making a difference, and I feel like I'm setting the pace for my children and leading by example. I always tell them to strive to make a change, and if you want to see change, you have to be the change.
Being here with all the other parent leaders from all over the country is amazing. They're like me. I get to bounce ideas off. I get to network.
The networking is very important because you're stronger together than alone. And a lot of times, if you notice, if you go anywhere, if one person's complaining, then you're seen as an agitator. But if you have more numbers behind you, you've noticed it's a movement, it's a change.
Studies have shown that when fathers get involved in their kids' life, they're much more likely to graduate, they're much likely to meet their milestones on time. So I'm like, just look at me. I'm doing what my son needs to not only survive, but to elevate his status in this world.
I'm a huge advocate for children of color because no one was advocating for me. If I don't do this, I'm doing a disservice to my community. I'm doing a disservice to that little boy or to that little girl. There's no one stepping up and saying, I believe in you and you can do this.
It's important to have the conversation about race because it's oftentimes just pushed under the rug.
African-American parents in general, and especially African-American men, are underutilized. We're part of the fabric of communities, we're part of the fabric of states, but we're not acknowledged for it. We want to be a part of the conversation. And I just feel like a lot of times we haven't been afforded a seat at the table. So I'm taking that seat at the table, and then once I'm done with it, I want to pass it on to someone else so they can have their seat at the table.
All the dads, any dads that's out there, you know what I mean? I want them to be able to see me and just see that it's okay to be comfortable to come out and just share whatever you're going through as a father.
I think it's a beautiful thing that we are able to come together and actually face-to-face meet and congregate as parents and talk about some of the issues that we have, and to find that, hey, I'm here on the East Coast and you're going through that on the West Coast. Hey, it's not so different. Here's a solution that I came up with. Maybe it'll work out there. And then we create a domino effect for something positive.
One person can make a difference, and if I can be a voice for my community and the parents and the school, then I'll take that honor and I'll carry it with pride.
Creating those positions for parents to step into. Using that parent experience, like all those years that parents have been in the grind with their kids and learning and experiencing, like actually using that as educational experience, because it is. Yes, I don't have a degree. I didn't go to school and finish, but I have a degree in my kids. I have a degree in early childhood with my kids and what I've experienced with them and continue to experience with them. So like creating those positions for parents to step into, those leadership roles to step into, paid leadership roles, I think is fundamental.
It is awesome that we all get to be here, and it's not because we've got these master degrees or we've worked at the White House as a fellow. It's just because we take care of our kids and we want a lot for not just our children, but other minority children, all children around.
I feel amazing about doing this. I feel very powerful just to be some type of community leader, especially, like as I said, as a young black man, stepping up to the plate. A lot of people are scared of change. I'm pretty sure when you see my face, I might just be opening the door and people will follow. That's my goal, honestly.
I really do believe that if we just keep working towards this and, giving it life and speaking about it and talking about actions and positive actions that we can take, that we really are going to be able to make a change. I really do believe that a change is going to come. I can see it.